Now, what I love about this comment is that it reflects actually what I think at the moment about art, and I love to explore what makes art so irresistible or vibing, or what makes art special or different. What is that invisible force that it's saved in a canvas? And that's a quite mysterious thing to explore, and I love it. I think now loudly. For me, art has three main aspects. It has the craft, the art, which is the craft, the piece, the end product that you're doing. And secondly, it has the spiritual energy, the power, the emotion that the art makes you feel when you are looking at it. And you are saving something into that piece of art. You are putting some energy into it. That's how I see it. And thirdly, it's the person, the creator behind the art. It makes a difference who created that art piece. And what people mistake often, the first one is they are looking only at the craft. They are looking only at the end product and say, okay, this is too easy, or this is too trivial, this is too, even a child could do that. Okay, you're analyzing. For me, that's only 10% of the artwork, of the art itself. But then you go further and you have the energy that you saved in that piece of art. It makes you feel something, even if it's very, very simple. It gives you a vibe. It makes you feel something, and that's exactly what the artist felt or downloaded and put into practice. And I had a couple of people over the years who just wrote me as I watched a certain painting of mine. They started crying, but they didn't know why they cried. And it was for me very interesting to see, okay, there really is a certain energy or spiritual power or whatever you call it, that is saved into something. It's like a battery of energy. And then you have the third point. It's the person behind the art. And for me, the energy is like 45% also of the art, and the person that sits behind and creates, the creator, makes also for the rest of 45% of the art. And I must say, that's why I love art. I'm in love with, I feel like a scientist discovering more and more what art is, but I will never, maybe I will discover 10% or even 2% of what art really is. And nobody can tell you what art is and what is not art. And out of these 3 points, I love to explore the second one, the one with the energy saved in a thing or an action. Why do some people, or what do I feel when I look at a painting? What do I feel when I look at a painting of mine with a branch hitting on a canvas, and that's all? What do I feel? What energy did I save, did I put in that painting? I love that. So I compare art with words. The words mean nothing if there's no heart, no energy behind the words. How do you express those words? What passion do you have when you are talking? You can just read something and it's robotic. And then, thirdly, what person sits behind the words? That's also very important. What life does he have? And it's for me the perfect example. It's not so important what artwork, how the artwork looks like in the end. It's not the main thing. The main thing is what energy is there behind that artwork, and you can feel it. If you're a human being, you can totally feel that energy. And then, who is the painter? What life did he have? What person was that? It's not the same if your mother calls you in a rough time, or your father, and tells you, hey, everything's gonna be all right. It impacts you because of the person who's behind the words. And it's a difference if a stranger tells you, or someone you don't know, hey, everything's gonna be all right. It's the same words, it's the same craft, let's say, it's the same art piece, but it's a totally different person behind the words, and it has another impact on yourself. So it makes a difference who is the person who created the art, what authority does he carry, what presence does he carry. And we all know that people won't remember what you told them, but they will remember how you made them feel. And that's exactly with art. Maybe they won't see in first place the canvas, but they feel what you felt or how you wanted to make them feel, or what you downloaded at the moment of creating. What energy did you put in that piece? That's what they will feel firstly, and then they will look at the object, at the thing that you created. And the more you will realize this, the better you will be able to save something into your art. And for me, poor art is art that is on low battery. It has no energy saved into it. You can see that the artist did only craft, and that's the difference between craft and art. It's beautifully made, maybe it's perfectly made, or it's very crafty, but there is no soul. It has no soul into it, saved into it. And for me, that's my main goal, to focus on the energy a piece of art carries, and not on the finished product, not on the perfect outcome. Yep, that's it.